Welcome to a very special bonus episode of the Micro Vlogcast. We're gonna do a little trivia. And so we have our friend Abby Johnston here, and we wanna know what kind of Christmas tree do you and John have at your house?
We have...
Live or fake?
Yes.
Don't
We
do
have both. We have both. It's true. We both have a fake and a real one.
Okay. Have you sawed down your real one yet, or are you gonna do that after Thanksgiving?
We did saw it down, but I feel like talking to you, I should say that we got a pre-planted one that's going to be alive forever.
Oh my goodness, so you bring
But we
the
don't.
thing.
Yeah, but we didn't. We cut it down and it's gonna die. So I am sorry.
The trees will die eventually.
I know
So,
they
all
do,
right.
but like it's not sustainable.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks,
right.
thanks, Abby. Appreciate you. What are you and Derek doing? Are you doing a live tree or a fake tree this year?
I want to do a real tree. I always want to do a real tree. I feel very strongly about
So
it.
you've moved to Michigan. This is the place to do a real tree.
Yeah.
So Jerry and I are also doing a real tree this year, and we're very excited about it. And that's why we want to talk about the difference between a live tree and a fake tree. There's a lot of controversy around this, and I should say we're joined by our friend Natalie here too. Hi, Natalie.
Hi.
And there's a lot of discussion around what's more sustainable, a live tree or a fake tree. What do you think?
Well, I think that a real tree is more sustainable.
And why do you think a real tree is more sustainable?
So when you purchase a real tree, first of all, you are supporting a local tree farmer
Certainly.
and a local tree farm. And even though it ultimately gets cut down, it takes, maybe 7 years to get to 6 to 7 feet. And so
Okay.
during that growth period, it's sequestering carbon.
Got it.
And then when you go to throw away that tree, then it's biodegradable or it can be composted.
Sure.
So yeah, I think a real tree is way more sustainable.
Got it. Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate because it sounds like fun, and I think that a fake tree is more sustainable, even though we have a real tree at our house every year. You could make an argument that a fake tree is more sustainable because you can use it for 10, 15, 20 years. You'd never need to pay for all the gas to get the tree from the farm to your house each year. You just put it in your basement and take it back up. That, in theory, would be a lot more sustainable. That's probably the biggest argument of why is that you don't it's not something disposable. It's something more permanent. If you could do it that way. So what do you think? What is what we find is, and some of the research says, the break even is somewhere in that neighborhood of like 5 years. So basically, if you're going to get a fake tree for under 5 years, it's way less sustainable. Some would argue if it's over 5 years, it's actually more sustainable for a fake tree. But there's a lot of things that go into that. Natalie, what are the things you should consider when understanding if your live tree is more sustainable or a fake tree is more sustainable?
Right, yeah. So I think there are many variables to consider, and the big one is, where was your artificial tree manufactured? Most likely it was in China and it had to be shipped overseas. So there's all of those emissions that occur with those logistics of getting that artificial tree to you. And then oftentimes the tree is made up of a plastic that is not recyclable.
Yeah, that's not
And
great.
so a lot of these just end up in the landfill.
Well, and I imagine too, the metal piece in the middle could be recycled, but who's going to take the time to pull all the little tinsel things off of it or whatever it is? So that makes good sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, now you have it. The answer is complicated, and I think speaking for Natalie and I, we're biased towards live trees, but whatever floats your boat, we just want to wish you a happy holidays. The last episode when I'm telling the Twilight Zone story and then the microphones blow over. Are you nervous about bloopers? We don't have wind, we don't have sun, we don't have dump trucks.